Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle O Football System. I want to talk about our no-back series and our quarterback RPOs. What this consists of is using empty sets, but still using our core RPO concepts, just with the quarterback now as the ball carrier. Some key points here. We still want to keep our technique fairly similar. So with outside RPOs, quarterback will take his same lateral shuffle step for his read and then plant and go. The term we like to use here is be slow and then fast. With inside RPOs, the quarterback will use what we call a drop step rocker, where he's going to take his throwing arm and foot and simply keep his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage, take a drop step and read, and then continue forward with a running shuffle into the line of scrimmage, still with the option to run or pass. There's a great video here of a Montana State quarterback running this against North Dakota State in the championship game 2022. Let's take a look. All right, here's an example of us running our stretch RPO from a no-back set. We like to use our what we call our sixes formation. That gets us with our B back to our A and our Z side, giving us a 3-by-2 formation. You can see a couple things here that'll happen. The B receiver then will go ahead and run a bubble route all the time, and the rest of the players are just running their core RPO concept. Second thing is, again, the quarterback is still going to use his same RPO technique. So with outside run, he'll take that lateral shuffle step to the left. If it's pass, reading the will backer, he can go ahead and throw with the 3 receivers there. If he gets a no pass read, then he'll just go ahead after the shuffle, tuck the ball, and become the ball carrier. All right, now we have our split zone RPO. Again, we'll go with a sixes right, which puts the back to the call side, getting a 3-by-2 again. Quarterback is going to check for free access either side. If he has it, he takes it. If not, then you'll see he'll do his drop step rocker, and again reading the will backer post snap. The will fills, he'll still pivot and drill the bubble. The will sits, then he'll continue on his forward running shuffle, still reading that will backer. If he sits, then he'll run all the way. If he fills, then he can again pivot and throw the bubble. Here's an example of our sweep RPO. Again, exactly like stretch, we're in a sixes right again, so he gets the 3 receivers to the right. B will run his bubble route. Again, quarterback's going to take his lateral shuffle step, reading the will backer. If he fills, then we can look to drill 1, 2, 3 there. If he doesn't, then he's going to go ahead and take off and read that H back for our sweep play. Here's your counter blast. This is where we're going to start to use our rocker step with our quarterback reading the SAM, and then as he comes forward, we want to go ahead and use those forward shuffle steps. The key to this is a quarterback's shoulders now square up running into the line of scrimmage, but he's going to take short replace steps, still reading the SAM on the run. If he fills, then we can drill 1, 2, 3. If he sits, then he's just going to go ahead and take off as he attacks the line of scrimmage. Here's power. Great run and run out of the empty set. Again, we're sixes left this time now. B back goes to the A and the Z, so we get a 3-by-2. We're going to run back to the H back. Again, quarterback uses his rocker step, reading the SAM. There's no fill there. Then he starts to do second phase of his forward shuffle steps. Again, still reading the SAM for his run pass option. Last, we can do our backdoor series with our quarterback RPOs. This consists of running RPOs away from the H-back. This is a dart or counter action, so the quarterback will take his same exact step. He's going to take a lateral step to the right here away from the point of attack, reading the will backer. If the will fills, then he'll pivot, pass, and drill. If the will sits, he'll take his slide step away, plant, and then with stretch zone, take 5 steps down the line, reading the tackle, going inside or out. You can add the peak signal, letting the H-back now free release. This is the same stretch technique though. Quarterback is going to take a slide step away, still reading the will backer. The will fills, he'll pivot and pass now H to X. If the will sits, he'll slide step, plant, and again run his stretch zone, reading the left tackle. With inside backdoor RPOs, quarterback again uses his drop step rocker, keeping his shoulders square, drop stepping with his throwing arm foot. In this diagram, it would be his right foot. This becomes now a double post-snap read. We're going to read the will backer on the drop step. He fills, we'll drill the X on the glance. If he sits, then we'll start our forward run shuffle, reading the Sam backer now as we always do with power. Again, he fills, we'll drill, he sits, quarterback runs right up following the guard. Again, we can add the peak signal, letting the H-back free release, adding him into the route. Again, quarterback takes his drop step rocker, first reading the will, and then controlled forward run, reading the Sam. You can see now we can use our core RPOs and similar technique with our no back series quarterback RPO system. Thanks.